Guys, I'm back with this new video about revolution and how I've already changed my viewpoint on how I feel about it. Honestly, the revolution starts, in your mind. That's why Jill Scott Heron said the revolution will not be televised. It's because it's going to be in your mind first. Nobody's going to see it happen. And how we can translate that is by abstaining from the system. Don't vote. Don't go to grocery stores. Obviously, you have to, but don't go to grocery stores. Don't buy products all the time. Let's boycott everything. Things will change if we take our power back. That's where the real power is. It's you. You have the power. It's always they always tell you, but we think that it's a fantasy to make real change. My friend said today, we want them to be what we want. So what I'm saying is, if we've never changed ourselves and we want them to be who we are, they're just a reflection of ourselves. That's nothing any better. So what I'm saying is, if the system is we want evil and what's wrong to teach themselves what's right. And that's why people have a hard time of letting go. When I've tweeted before, if you still are on the side of left and right and deep state, things like that, you're still not, you'll never wake up. No sides on your side. It's a human side. There's only one side. It's the human side. And what I mean by, wrong can't teach it right. How can an evil, our government and all governments think, because they think they're just, they think they are right. How can they learn that they are wrong? Because they already think they're right. How can we teach them they are wrong? We have to abstain and show that that's not what we want. But by us saying and still acting a part of it, that's saying that we agree with you guys. Even if we're saying on Twitter oh, this is all da 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 da, but you're still voting and you're still buying and you're participating. What is it? I think they're wrong. I think they really do like it. They like it, right? Yeah, they like it. They just saying they hate it. They hating. They hating on us. They mad they not us. That's what they're thinking. You can't teach that. So when a kid, when a little kid is doing something wrong, you correct them. It's the same thing. Man, I'm spitting bars right now. But so what I'm saying is they are projecting. So go back to why I said, what we are, what they want. To explain what I meant is, if a child grows up to be like you, a child's gonna blame you. And you're going to blame that kid. Because you in your head are thinking you're right. Why did you grow up like this? Who was his influence? You. You're the influence. Of course he's going to act like you. Do you know what I mean? And that's kind of how our government is. But in a sense, they want you to grow up like them. That's the thing. They've given you all this propaganda and everything so that you can align with how they want you to be and everything like that. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I just think it's, and it took a little bit, only a couple. Listen, it's the gist of these videos. It's for me to see myself grow and for you to grow as well. Because if I'm able to have this rapid thought process in a month, it means I'm out here thinking. It means you need to be out here thinking. Come on. People think this life is a game. I just got not an argument with my mom today, but I just was telling her, I think there's a window. And either you can learn... Either you can learn the truth and knowledge about yourself and everything going on around you, or you're going to miss it. And I think what happens is when you miss it and then eventually you do realize everything, I think you're just going to be man, it's too late. I think that's what happens. And I think people will give up. I think people just give up and they're like, man, it's too late. I think that's what happens. And I'm not trying to be negative. I just think people think it is negative to accept yourself and learn to grow. It's all positives. You have to accept yourself. It's the first step. Accepting yourself, accepting your flaws, and then realizing that you can change or you can't change. And there's nothing wrong with not being able to change. Certain attributes are just in you. They're ingrained in you. And you're a victim to them. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's any, there's no purpose. There's no greater purpose. I was saying this to myself, to my friend. I was like, I think it's only arrogant that it's so arrogant that we like me, even me, like, oh, what's my purpose? Like, what am I supposed to do with this life? And it's like, it's so arrogant to say, because I'm, even if I'm not the richest person, I'm still poor, but I'm still in a better standing than, somebody in a third world country. And what, they don't have dreams? They don't think they want to have a purpose? But get this, they have to survive. They have to feed families. They have to literally survive and focus on the day. Doesn't mean they don't have big dreams. They literally cannot act upon them. That's the circumstances and situations they've been dealt. So it's arrogant of me to say, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, there is no purpose in a sense to life in that sense. I feel like our purpose is to connect, learn experiences, and be together as one, Speaking of as one and everything, my collectivism and individualism video, I rewatched it and the audio was messed up. So I took that down. I'm going to redo it and upload it again. Hopefully soon. I honestly don't know what I was talking about. I can't even hear what I was saying. So I'm going to have to just re-brainstorm, regroup, and come back with some new thoughts on that. And hopefully it's even better than what I was saying there. I thought it was a good topic. Maybe it wasn't, because that's why circumstances led me to take it down. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about today. Feeling a little down lately. Kind of like a little confused. School's about to start. I have no motivation for it. No motivation for that. Really kind of confused on what I want to do in a sense. Like everything's up in the air. It's such a weird time. Just turned 27. My birthday was on July 13th. My cousin just passed away. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know. It's like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I think that's it. Trying to scratch my head, scratch my noggin, see if there's anything else I need to address. But that's really it. Just hopefully we can come together, realize that we have the power, you have the power, and keep on moving forward. Okay, guys? Appreciate you watching these videos.